Hi everyone, welcome to City's mindfulness-based social emotional learning video session where we offer tips and tricks, things you can do in your classroom that are mindfulness-based or help support some of the different aspects of social emotional learning. As we go, we'll get deeper and more complex in some of the strategies we're offering. But in our initial videos, we're really just laying the foundation with some simple ways to get started, okay? And then over time, we'll begin to connect the dots about how all of this kind of helps you expand your work of mindfulness in the classroom or even for yourself. And so one of the strategies that I'd like to offer you in this video session is a very foundational practice of mindfulness of sound. And so a great way to practice this is using a chime. You can get these on Amazon and in a single bar or multiple bar like this one. And it just has a very nice sound that lasts. Kind of is an elongated sound, which allows for really focusing in on that sound and practicing this way of being mindful. And so we know you can be mindful of all sorts of things through our senses, things we touch, taste, hear, see, feel. And so this is a way we'll practice mindfulness through sound. And what we do when we practice mindfulness in this way is just invite students to get into a mindful posture and then invite them to really focus on sound and this, what they notice that they hear. And it might be just, what do they notice in the room right now? Just have them, might hear the fan, or you might hear voices and things like that out in the hallway, and just really bring their attention to this idea of focusing in on sound. And then you let them know that as you ring the chime, you really want them to focus in on that sound of the chime, and that when the sound disappears, when they no longer hear the sound of the chime, they're going to raise their hand. Okay, so it would go like this. So let's practice. And they'll start raising their hand, and depending on how close or far away they are from the chime, it may impact how long they hear the sound. And so that was just kind of a practice run, like, getting comfortable with focusing in on the sound of the chime. And so I tend to do this 3 times, where I'd ring one different bar each time, has a different tone to the sound, and invite them to really focus in on that sound. And again, raise their hand when they no longer hear the chime. I also invite them, if they're comfortable, to close their eyes, which may help them really focus in on the sound and exclude out any other distractions that may be impacting their focus on just listening. So that's mindfulness of sound, and one way that you can practice that with your students. All right. Hope you like this tip. If you have other ideas for ways you practice mindfulness of sound, love to hear from you. We'll continue to offer you different strategies and simple ways that you can use in your classroom, but certainly offer us your suggestions and your feedback as well. With that, hope you have a great day and hope to see you soon.